All right. Good morning, good afternoon, or good evening, whatever time it is where you are at right here. It is good morning. It is 9:14 a.m. We are now at 100% battery life, about to check out this TicWatch Pro 3 Ultra GPS, taking it off the charger now. Hey, what's up everyone? Josh Quinones here. And today's video is going to be a little bit different than usual. It's not gonna be your normal, sit down review type video that I usually do here on the channel. We're gonna do more of a vlog style video today, have a little bit of fun, and spend a full day with the TicWatch Pro 3 Ultra GPS. Did I get that right? The TicWatch Pro 3 Ultra GPS. Yes, quite a mouthful there, but my boy was actually nice enough to send this watch out for us to take a look at here on the channel. We're gonna be spending a full day with it, of course, keeping an eye on battery life to see how much battery it uses up by the end of the day. We'll be going over all the features. We'll be taking a closer look at the watch to see how cool it looks, because it actually has a really cool look to it. And then we're gonna be testing out that built-in GPS, because yes, this watch does have a built-in GPS to where you don't need to take your phone with you if you plan on going, for a walk or a jog. It will track that exercise for you without your phone. It doesn't need to be connected. So check it out. This does have Wear OS by Google, which is nice. We got the Qualcomm Snapdragon Wear, up to 72 hours of battery in smart mode and 45 days in essential mode. So basically what that is, what you are seeing right now is the essential mode, which is basically just a normal watch mode. Nothing really special going on here. It's just going to give you the time, how many steps you've done throughout the day, and then of course you can see the seconds down there and your battery life. And then when you go into smart mode, boom, this is going to be your smart mode, where you can go into access things like your heart rate, of course battery percentage, still the steps, you get a cool watch face, and then you can go in there and access all the applications that you have within your watch. Now what's cool about this watch is that it does have a dual display. So this, what you are seeing right here, is the first display used for that essential mode, and then of course when you go into that smart mode and really get into the watch is when that secondary display will turn on. So very cool feature there, and it just helps save battery life as well. And then of course this is IP68 waterproof and swim suitable. It's got that Google Assistant. You can use it for Google Pay. Over 1,000+ watch faces on this watch using the Google Play Store. And then of course you get that built-in GPS. So that is just a little bit of information about this watch right here. Of course there is a lot more to talk about, a lot of features to go over when it comes to this watch right here, but I gotta get my morning started with a little exercise. I gotta go take my jog, my run, come back, do a little workout. And we're gonna be using this watch to track it all. I already got coffee in my system. I got water on my system. I'm getting a phone call right now. Yes, you can also take phone calls with this watch right here. I don't know what number this is, so I'm just going to ignore it, but let's go ahead and get this exercise started. All right, so as you can see, the GPS was found. It is ready to go and start this exercise. So I'm gonna just go ahead and press go. And the exercise has started, so I'm gonna go ahead and start my run. Let's go. Look at this, we got a chicken right here. What are you, a chicken or a rooster? When do you see a random chicken like that, or rooster, whatever it is, on the road like this? What the heck? Oh my God, it's chasing after me. It's chasing after me. Yo, stay away. It's still chasing after me. Oh my God. Woo. All right, so, hey, that rooster really wanted to make sure that I was getting my exercise in, because that thing was chasing after me for a while. It was hunting me down. All right, so look at this. It's telling me to slow down, that I have an excessive load. Basically, my heart rate is too high. So when I'm kind of pushing myself a little bit, the watch will alert me to let me know that my heart rate's a little too high. I need to just take it a little bit easier. That way I don't risk, burning out, I guess, or anything like that. So pretty cool feature there for those of you who don't want to get burnt out during your exercise and you don't want your heart rate to get too high. But as you can see here, it's doing a pretty good job at tracking my run. Duration's been about 13 minutes. Ran 1.29 miles. Let me know what my approximate speed is right now currently. Just doing a nice steady walk. So overall, doing a pretty good job at tracking this exercise. And then when you see the distance right there, that's just that built-in GPS being put to work. So I just got this little notification. Exercise goal achieved. Goal achieved. You have exercise 31 minutes. Excellent. So that's pretty cool. Lets me know if I've reached any goals that I've set for myself or anything like that. All right, so I've actually slowed down on purpose to show you guys this notification. It says, hurry up, exercise effect not achieved. So if you start moving too slow, as I have here, it will kind of encourage you to be like, hey, hurry up, you're moving too slow, get it going. All right, so I am back for my run. Look at my hair all crazy back here. So this watch actually kept track of my entire run / walk. It kept it gave me an exercise score, 2.2 score. Duration was 35 minutes and 22 seconds with a distance of almost 3 miles. A little bit slower than I usually do it, but you know, this time around, I was just kind of keeping track of certain things for the video. It counts each mile as a lap. So it says I did 2 laps there, almost 3 laps. So every time it hits 1 mile, it'll actually give me a notification letting me know that I have finished 1 lap. So that's pretty cool. And then of course, when I hit 2 miles, it gave me another notification again saying I finished 2 laps. So every mile is a lap. It shows how many calories I've burned, what my pace was, what my peak pace was, my speed, my max speed, steps, highest elevation, 199 feet, lowest elevation. So as you can see, it definitely keeps track of a lot here during your exercise, your heart rate and your max heart rate as well. And then of course, it gives you a little breakdown of how many minutes you were warming up, or that it sensed you were warming up, your fat burn, how many minutes you were doing cardio, anaerobic, and what was dangerous. So as you can see, it keeps track of quite a lot here during your exercise. So far, so good. Now, when it comes to battery life, we are at 93% battery life left. Let me show you guys right here. So as you can see, we got 93% battery life here, and that was with the GPS working full on tracking that exercise. So in my opinion, not doing too bad. And then of course, it's still keeping track of my heart rate there. So not too bad for tracking an exercise, of course, with that built-in GPS. Okay, so say you lose your phone, it's lost, you can't find it anywhere, you can't remember where you put it, or you got a daughter like mine over there that just likes to take your phone and hide it from you whenever she gets a chance. So whenever a situation like this happens, you can use the Find My Phone app right there, right in the app drawer, or you can just quickly pull down the quick toggles right here, and right here up at the top right, you just click on that, and it says about to ring phone. So let's go ask the kids if they know where my phone is at. Excuse me, daughter, do you know where my phone's at? No. Are you sure? Okay. Let me see. It says ringing. I hear something. Are you lying to me? No. I'm hearing something right here. Oh, what do you know? What do you know? You little stinker. All right, so I've got my phone back. So as you can see, the Find My Phone feature on this watch can definitely come in handy if you're someone who's always losing your phone. But now that I've got my phone back, I think it's time for me to hop in the shower because I am just stinky. I'm still sweating on the inside of the sweater here. You know, I got things to do today, so I gotta go get clean. But I think this is actually a perfect time to check out the water resistance on this watch right here. To my destination, and this will be a perfect time to test out a phone call with this watch right here. Oh, and yes, this watch is definitely water resistant and soap resistant as well. I did use this in the shower and it seems to be working perfectly fine. But we're gonna test out a phone call real quick. I'm actually here at my brother's mother-in-law's house, or future mother-in-law. She's making tamales, you know, for the holiday season. I'm picking some up from her, so he told me to call him when I get here, and that's exactly what I'm gonna do. So let me go into contacts. All right, here it goes. You hear that? It's calling him right now.
Huh?
Yo, yo.
Hey, are you there, bro? Did you already get him?
Yeah, no, I just got here. What, do I just walk up to the door, knock on the door, and she already knows I'm here? She knows I'm coming?
Yeah, are you there already?
Yeah, I just pulled up.
Last door to the right.
All right, last door to the right. Hey, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
I sound pretty good?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, cool. No, I'm talking on this new watch that I'm testing out today. I just wanted to make sure.
Okay.
All right, bro.
The last door to the right.
All right, thanks, bro. I appreciate it, man. Later. Well, there it is. I mean, for me on my side, it was loud enough. I mean, I'm sure if I was in a super loud area, it probably wouldn't be loud enough. That's when I would take out my phone. But, you know, in a quiet setting like this, it was loud enough. And I'm not sure if you were able to hear him or not, but he said I sounded good. So, I mean, that's good enough for me. So, I'm about to go pick up this food. All right, so I'm back home, still got the messy hair and everything, which is fine because, I mean, you guys aren't here for the hair, right? And I'm trying to be comfortable, honestly. You guys are here for the watch right here. Now, one thing that I love about a smartwatch like this is that you have the ability to customize it however you want to fit your outfit. So not only can you know, change up the watch face to change up the look of the display, but you can also change up the watch band as well. You can be able to switch it out if you really want to, so you can really get this watch to match your outfit. So as you can see, I have a few watch straps to choose from right here if I really wanted to, but at the moment I'm not going to, because honestly, I kind of like the watch strap that it came with out the box. It's actually really comfortable and it doesn't feel too tight on the wrist or anything like that. It's a nice, comfortable wear, but this is just to kind of give you an idea that yes, there are options to choose from if you do want to be able to change up the watch band on this watch right here. And then also when it comes to the watch face, if you remember earlier in the day, I had a red watch face on there. Well, check it out. I changed it to this blue right here to go ahead and match the shirt that I am wearing today. So it's always cool that you can be able to customize the watch when it comes to the watch band and also the watch face. Now I just want to take a closer, quick look at the watch itself right here when it comes to the overall design of the watch. I actually really like the overall design of this watch. It's got like a non-smartwatch look to it, which I actually really like because it is a smartwatch, but it still gives you that classy look. You got the real buttons right here on the side, which I actually really like. And then when it comes to that bezel around the display right there, it is not a rotating bezel, which yeah, it would have been nice. But what I do like about this bezel here is that it's not a super thick bezel. So you're getting more screen right there when it comes to the actual watch face. And I think it's actually a nice size. Now, when it comes to the overall frame of the watch right here, the overall body, it is I think it's a plastic build. It feels like it is a plastic build all the way around, you know, except for the bezel. And then we got some more plastic here in the back. Of course, we got the sensors right there, and that's where the charger is going to go. There is no wireless charging with this watch right here. That also would have been nice, but they do include the charging cable in the box. You just have to provide your own charging brick. You plug it into there, and then the magnets will stick to the watch itself, which is real nice because it sticks on there really good and it doesn't come off. And just to show you guys real quick, boom, look at that. You can actually carry the watch with this right here. That's how strong the magnets are. So pretty good job there with that charger. Nice, strong magnets. You got a little bit of Mobvoi branding right there. And then of course, like I said, these straps do come off if you really want them to. You got some little, let's see, let's go ahead and do this on camera here. There we go. So you can see, all you got to do is just pull that down right there, the little metal part, and then it'll come right off. And then to put it back on, you just give it one of these. It's kind of hard to do this behind camera. All right, there we go. I got it back on behind the camera. Honestly, it was a little hard to do this behind camera. But yeah, when it comes to the overall design of this watch, I actually really like the overall look of it, looking really, really good. Now, taking a closer look into the watch itself, just quickly showing how it works. If you look at my actual watch face itself, you see we got 3 pieces of information. We got my steps, we got the battery percentage, and what my heart rate is. Obviously, that's not my heart rate right now because I do not have the watch on my wrist, but you can actually click either of these if you want. So if we click on the steps, it's going to take me into the Tic Health app, as you can see here. We'll take a look at that in a little bit. And then if you click on battery life, you can actually switch over to essential mode if you want, which is going to help save battery life if you feel you're not gonna, have to use any of the smart options for now. And then if you click down here on the heart rate, let's go ahead and click that. It'll take you to the heart rate measurement, and then it'll measure it for you if you want to go that route. If you swipe over to the left, you do got the Google Assistant along with the weather. You can turn on the flashlight. You can show your reminders, look at some fun facts. So let's try out the Google Assistant really quick. What's the weather going to be like tomorrow?
Tomorrow in La Quinta, it'll be rainy with a high of 65 and a low.
Okay, so it looks like it's going to be raining tomorrow on Christmas Eve, and you can simply press the top button up here to go back, or you swipe left to go back. If you pull down, that's going to give you your quick toggles. You can go into airplane mode. If you click on this little watch right here, that's going to turn on theater mode. So if you're at the movies or something, you want to make sure, the watch stays quiet. It doesn't light up on you. That's always a cool option to use right there. And then of course you got the Find My Phone that we looked at earlier. And then you got a Do Not Disturb option as well. Google Play. And then of course that airplane mode again. Let's go ahead and swipe up. And then over to the right, you automatically get the Tic Health app right there. So if you actually click on this, it's going to give you more information if you scroll up. It's going to give you your calories burned for the day, pretty much how many miles you've walked for the day, your 24-hour physical and mental status monitoring. So it does monitor that if you do decide to turn it on. It monitors your mental fatigue, refreshed, fully aware, and concentrated. So I'm actually feeling pretty good today. As you can see, my energy levels are high based off what it's telling me right here. I'm feeling feeling refreshed. High intensity exercise, about 19 out of 30 minutes. As you can see, they give us a lot of options right here. Tons of information right here. What my progress is throughout the day, exercise goal achieved. My mood, I'm feeling happy today. And then of course it gives me my exercise that I did today as well. And like I said, if you want to go back, you simply just swipe to the left. Now, if you click the top button right here, it's going to take you into the app drawer. And as you can see, we got tons of options right here to be able to check stuff out with your health. And that Tic Health app pretty much gives us everything that we need. We do got an exercise app, and this is what I used for my run earlier. As you can see, we got outdoor run, outdoor walk, indoor run. As you can see, we got lots of exercising options right here to choose from to be able to track those exercises. Look at that. Lots of options there to choose from. Let me go ahead and go back. We got Tic Pulse, which is going to measure your heart rate. We got Tic Sleep, which is actually already automatically on. Once this watch is on your wrist, if you go to sleep, it will track your sleep for you. But you do got to make sure to have that heart rate monitor turned on 24 hours, which I do have on right now, which does use up some battery. So it really just depends if, you decide to wear your watch to sleep or not. But I usually don't wear my watch to sleep. I usually like to take it off when I do go to sleep. But during the review process of this watch right here, I do wear it to sleep and I do have it turned on. Let's see, we got Tic Oxygen to measure your oxygen levels. Let's go ahead and test that out. So I went ahead and put the watch back on. Let's go ahead and check this out. Make sure your watch is well secured to the wrist and hold still. There it is, it's all done. As you can see, 94%, so it is low at the moment. 98% was the highest today. The lowest today was 94%. So going back into our app drawer right here, we got Tic Zen, Tic Breathe, which you can actually use to do some breathing exercises. Tic Hearing, Tic Care, Agenda, Alarm. You got your calculator, your contacts, of course, if you want to send text messages or make phone calls. You got your essential mode. You got the Find My Phone mode, which we did go over earlier. Fit Breathe, Fit Goals, Fit Heart Rate. There's tons of apps already pre-installed in this app for you to use. Flashlight. Now, there's not an actual physical flashlight on the watch. All it basically does is brighten up that display for you so you can be able to see at night if you are in a super dark room. Let me go ahead and go back. Of course, you got Google Pay. Now, there is a hand washing mode. So if you're someone who likes to keep track of how long you're washing your hands, boom, this is going to have you wash them properly for 20 seconds. So you got to keep washing while this timer is going, and you don't stop until it's done. So if you want that proper good hand wash, boom, you got a hand wash mode right there to help you out. Avoid privacy, you got the phone, Play Store, reminders, settings, Spotify, timer, stopwatch, Google Translate, and there it is. And then of course the weather. So you definitely got a lot going on here. And then of course you can download more apps within the Google Play Store. Now you're probably wondering, well, Josh, what about the bottom button? What does that do? Because we know this takes us into the app drawer. It'll take us out of it. But this bottom button right here actually takes us right in to the exercise app. So if you're ready to exercise outside, you don't want to have to worry about, going into the app drawer and then pressing the exercise app. Boom, you just press this button right here. You're ready to go. Now, if you swipe from the bottom right here, this is going to give you your notifications. As you can see here, 80% of step goal accomplished today. Wash your hands. I got 2 missed calls. And then you can clear all if you want. Or if you just want to clear one of them, you just simply swipe to the right. Or you can just clear all and your notifications are gone. Whew, I am sweating. For some reason, my office is like the hottest room in the house. I don't know why, and it's winter right now. I shouldn't have to have the AC on, but even when the AC is on, it's super hot in here, which is probably why, for those of you who have been watching my videos for a while, you'll notice that sometimes I'm a little bit sweaty in my videos, and it's not because I just got done working out or anything like that. It's actually really hot in here for some reason, so I got to do something about this. I don't know. So anyways, we are now at 70% battery life on this watch right here. It's currently 5:05 p.m. I'm going to continue using this for the rest of the day, and then by the time the end of the day comes, we'll see what the final battery life is like, and then from there we can kind of measure about how many days it will last. But I will tell you, I have been lasting close to 4 days with this watch off of one charge. So just kind of give you guys an early tease at what that's going to be like. But it seems to be running out of battery a little bit quicker today than usual for some reason. Not really sure why. But we're at 70% battery life right now, so I'll go ahead and catch up with you guys a little bit later. So my day has finally come to an end, or it's coming to an end. It is just past 10 p.m. right here chilling next to the Christmas tree, and my fake fireplace that I got going on down there as well. But I thought I'd give you guys my final update for the day. But before I do that, I kind of want to show you guys something cool that I figured out that you can do with this watch. And you can actually use this watch to control the camera on your smartphone. All you got to do is go into the Google Play Store and download the camera app. So check this out. So as you can see, I got the camera app installed right there. Went ahead and opened it up. It is connecting, and look at that. It just opened up to the camera on my phone right there. So check this out. You can see me on the smartphone through the camera. I can use the smartwatch to zoom in and out if I want to do that. And once I find, you know, the picture that I want, the spot that I want, all I got to do is press the button on the smartwatch. It's going to count me down, and it's going to take the photo. Boom, look at that. How cool is that? So if you want to be able to set your camera up on a tripod, you don't need to set a timer or anything like that. All you got to do is have your smartwatch, make sure you have that camera app in there, and then you can use the smartwatch to control the camera on your smartphone device. You can take big group pictures if you want, while, you know, not having to run back and forth to the camera, you know, to press the camera button to take that photo. So definitely a very cool feature, something really cool that you can do with this smartwatch. But overall, the experience with the TicWatch Pro 3 Ultra GPS has been great. Like I said, I've been using it for more than just today. I've actually been using it for some time now. And like I said before, I was able to get around 4 days of usage, sometimes 3 days of usage. So I would say it's more around maybe a 3 to 4 day watch, somewhere in between there, depending on how you use it. And then of course, you can get way longer with this watch if you do keep it in that essential mode. Say you're going to be home, away from home for quite some time, you can keep it in that essential mode and it will last you for many days. But right now it is currently 10:07 p.m. we are at 60% battery life. So you can see right there, 60% battery life left. Now I will say that today I did use this watch for a lot more than I usually do. I usually don't have the tilt to wake turned on. Today I did, but usually I don't, because the essential mode is already giving me the time, my steps, and pretty much where battery life is as well. So I don't need to go into that smart mode if I just want to check it real quick. That essential mode will give me that information. And then I also use the smartwatch for a lot more text messaging than I usually do as well, which is what kind of drained the battery a little bit lower than where I usually have it by the end of the day once it's charged up to 100%. But so far I've been enjoying this watch. I actually really like it and loving the overall design as well. Y'all let me know what you think down in the comment sections below. I will have a link to this watch down in the description below in case you do want to check one out for yourself. Check it out, let me know what you think. But again, leave your thoughts down in the comment sections below. Thank you all so very much for watching. If you did like this video and find it helpful, make sure to leave it a huge thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe, hit that bell for notifications so you don't miss out on any other future videos to come. I'm gonna go enjoy the rest of my night. I will see you all on the next one. Peace out.